MAXify is a Google Ads analysis tool intended to help you make smarter decisions while managing your campaigns. Though it can analyze Performance Max, you can also look at all other types of channels and any type of campaign you have running in your account. In the first tab over here, which is called the Summary tab, you can see high-level trends and filter by individual campaigns, channels, or date ranges. You can look year over year or period over period. And the nice thing is all of this data lives below and is updated as you decide to change things. So I will select a campaign here to show how the data will change. On any given graph, I can select daily data. I can look at, let's say, last month, and I can see quickly by day what's happening with my cost. I can look at impressions. I can look at any of these metrics really quickly to understand performance overall. Let's say I want to switch into period over period. I can do that to see month over month. Then down here in each individual section of the dashboard, I'll talk about those in a second, you have all of your campaign metrics. So let's say I want to export this. I can quickly export it as a CSV. If there's filters I want to use, you can do by anything, any single metric, campaign name, cost, anything over a certain value. The sky's kind of the limit here on what you can do. Down here is asset groups. Here are campaigns, and this is kind of an aggregate overview of how things are performing in general. The second tab here is the channel analyzer. So this is built to help support Performance Max campaigns, but it will also work with shopping. If you put in a search campaign, you're just going to see the data for search. Really what this is doing is it's showing you by channel type where are these different metrics. Clicks, cost, conversions, conversion value. You can also select additional metrics here, CPC, AOV, ROAS, etc. Below that, you have pie charts that you could use. Same concept here, just in a different format. Within this, you have, let's say, daily data or monthly data. I was just selecting 1 month here. So if I select daily data, I can see how these campaigns are changing in terms of total cost, cost by channel. If I want to see AOV or ROAS, I can see it very quickly here by changing that. If I want to go and I want to look at, let's say, 6 months of data, I can go here and I can change that. And then I can see in aggregate how that looks. I can also edit and look at a specific campaign if I want here. Pressing the active filters will show you which filters you're currently using. These take a second to load, and then you've got your monthly data if you want to look at it that way. So again, you have all of the data down here. If you want to export the data, manipulate it in any way, if you want to select specific columns, maybe only look at shopping and see how shopping's doing in these for whatever reason, and you want to filter by just one campaign type. In this one, I'm going to look at my best sellers, and I can see exactly what's going on there, right? So many different ways to look at this data, many different things you can do to manipulate it. The products tab quickly shows you which types of products are performing with the best ROAS or medium ROAS or low ROAS or zombie products that aren't being served at all. So if you want to see within a single campaign, you can filter that easily, understand which products in these campaigns are getting clicks but not conversions, which ones are the most profitable, which ones have the highest ROAS. You can come down here and you can see those. In the keywords analyzer, this is where you can put in your brand versus non-brand variants. So you can filter out any different variants if there's multiple or you have product lines. Again, you can compare, you can change the date range. If I want to look at all of last year or just last week, that's very easy. I can select campaign type. So if I just want to look at search or I want to look at Performance Max in here, I can change between individual campaigns as well if I want to look at my shopping campaigns. And you can see all of the data down here with that change based on which period or year over year you're in. In the cannibalization view, this again, you need your brand variants in here. This is going to show you if that term is running in how many types of campaigns, and it'll show you which campaign type. So let's say you're running search, shopping, and Performance Max. Which of your keywords are being cannibalized across each one, and where are you getting the best bang for your buck based on where it is? So if you want to come down here and see how many conversions PMax has and how many traditional search has versus shopping, you can easily analyze this data. Again, filter it, export it, whatever you want to do to be able to see that. Lastly, we have the asset analyzer. So this is going to look at not only your asset groups, but also your actual asset performance. So if you want to filter by asset type, you can do that. You can see which assets are performing the best. Let's say I just want to look at something like the asset, the conversion value, the conversions, and cost and ROAS. I can do that and understand which ones have the highest ROAS and which ones have the worst. Like this image here is not doing well. This is something that I would probably want to remove after analyzing this. And that's pretty much it. That's MAXify in a nutshell.